Morning guys, I'm on my way to a place called the National Trust campsite in Langdale. Yes, that's where I'm going. But first I'm off to go pick Andy up, my friend, because we're going to go up there, stay 2 nights, go for a walk, do all the usual stuff, review the site, everything like that. So come with us, it's going to be ace. Okay, see you later. See you, bye. So, in usual Colin fashion, I've had to stop to have a wee. Always the case, and it's always this point that I need a wee, so I must be doing something pretty regular. Look at the views, such a nice day, lovely, lovely day. So we stopped at the courtyard. Andy's gone in to use their facilities and grab a coffee, and I've used my own facilities because that's what I do. We're in no rush, we're in absolutely no rush, so we're just enjoying ourselves. Chatting away, and yeah, it's all good in the hood. So I'm going to show you my new number plates because they're nice. So they're on, they look lovely. Show you the back, the new sticker, the North is Ace, it's nice. Yeah, the number plates on the back. Also got a couple of new badges, but I think I've already mentioned them in a previous video. Coffee time, and then we're about halfway there, I think. Halfway there. It's just nice to get out again. Feeling very privileged at the moment, very, very privileged. Right, not far from Ingleborough, not far from Shiwi. You'll know exactly what I mean. Yeah, Shiwi. Everyone notices that sign, don't they? So I've arrived. Really, really nice check-in process. You just walk in, as long as you've booked, you just walk in. It gives you a tag. That just goes on the outside, so then they know where you've got your plot. There was only one more plot left, so it's pretty busy. Let's go see where I am. So, always looks better on a sunny day, doesn't it? Especially a sunny, crisp autumn day. So there's the plot. Looking snazzy and nice. The toilets, oh, there's Andy, there we go. Yeah, he's lost the plot. And there's the toilets and showers over that way, which is lovely. Got epic scenery around us. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. You can see the mountains just up there. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely love this site. Like I said, I've been here before. We stayed further down that way. There's more camping spots just around there. But they're a little bit further away, obviously, from the toilets and stuff. There's a nice T2 camper just around the corner, T4 just over there, so there's plenty of stuff going on. So now what I need to do, because we're in no rush, is faff about for ages. He needs to get his tent set up, which he's over there in that field over there. We're not quite close to each other this time, so but he's only, I don't know, 30 yards away, far enough away to not hear your snoring, mate. It's not perfectly flat, but it's flat enough. It's sort of pointed that way a little bit, which is fine because that's like where my legs are. I don't mind if I'm leaning that way and my legs are going downhill. I'm absolutely fine with that. It's if I'm upwards like that, which is not very nice. The next plot is a little bit different. That goes up or down, slopes down quite a lot, and that's plot 208. We're in 209. 210's also on a small amount of chocks, but as you can see, as it goes along here, it kind of levels out a little bit better. But yeah, 208, you're going to have to be on some pretty high chocks, just like this van is here. Listen to that though. It's nice. I think Andy's got a great spot here. Gets straight out of his tent and gets the views of those mountains there. Super nice. Sadly, I'm blocked out by the trees. It's still nice, you know, but I can't see the views because of the trees. I'm sure in winter when all the leaves have gone and stuff like that, it'd be quite nice. But yeah, that's a right view, is that? But as you probably noticed as I was walking through this area here, is this like the family area?
No, it's just small and medium.
Oh, small and medium area. So I think like that tent over there is probably about as large. It's not trip over his tent pegs. It's about as large as you can go on here. And then obviously there's a lot of 1- and 2-man tents on here as well, which is ace. Or some, like, I don't know what you call them, camping yurts, camping yurts, which are there. They look like they've got heaters in them, which looks ace. We'll have a quick look around the site and its facilities and stuff, and I'll show you the shop, the toilets, the showers. There's a little climbing wall as well, which is ace. So that's the campsite. It's lots of great facilities, and they're all top notch as well. The shop is always well stocked. Showers and toilets, immaculate. Just had a quick look inside one of the yurts, which looked amazing. The site is vast, but you still feel like you're in with all the walkers and stuff. There's little huts and cabins you can stay in. The views are pretty much infinite. The mountain up there has got its head in the clouds, brilliant. Yeah, so you can camp there, or sometimes on the side here, or in this field. There's a family field just behind me there, with lots of stuff in. They've got chemical waste, fresh water, a dry room. We sat in the dry room once when we were cold, when we came back from a walk, just being nice and warm, having our dinner. It was really nice. Washing facilities, again, nice and clean. Yeah, I do like this campsite. It's very, very nice and not overly expensive, considering the quality that you get from it as well. They don't let big groups stay, and you can't just stay for one night, it's always 2. So yeah, I think you'd be pretty unfortunate to get camping here and then have like a rowdy night, if that makes sense. We certainly won't be rowdy. Oh, even look, electric car hookup point there. Which is nice. Yeah, just full of nice walkers, nice people who like the outdoors, which is lovely. Right, so what I've done with the packing cubes is I've got a packing cube full of like change of clothes and things like that, and like normal daytime clothes. But then I've got this packing cube which is literally full of everything that I'm going to need to wear tomorrow to go on the walk. So I know that everything there, I'll just get that out, and then that's get dress time. And then everything I take off will go back in there, back in the drawer, and away. I'm just going to put my waterproof jacket in the bag, so that's done. Sandwiches are already made and in the fridge, which is ace. And it literally is just a case of, I feel that prepared that I feel like I've forgotten something, and I won't find out the thing I've forgotten until it comes to using that thing. Almost beer time. Don't even know what time it is. Not even looked at clock. We'll just... Yeah, it's beer time, yeah. Bag's packed and ready to go. I've got the coat in there. All I have to do is put my snacks and sandwiches and water in there. Camera's in that bit. All good to go. Shoes are down there. So literally in the morning, I don't even have to get out of bed before I get dressed, which is ace. So it means I can chill out and relax. Diesel is good to go, although I probably won't need it. because I've got the electric heater, because we're on hookup, all mod cons here, and yeah, all good. So yeah, I've taken the packing cube out, so then I don't have to get under the bed in the morning to get dressed. I can just get dressed, or I can shove this packing cube in the sleeping bag with me to get everything nice and toasty warm before I put it on. So that'll just go on the front seat, out of the way. Yeah, nice and tidy when you're on your own, isn't it? Dinner time. So I'm going to make myself some no beef burgers, have some salad, and then crack open a beer. I think me and Andy have just been sat just chatting and chilling, and he's got boil in the bag because he's gone full adventure food. Whereas I've gone like full, I'm in a camper van, so I'm going to make a full meal food. It's been an amazing evening just chatting around the citronella candle because we can't have a fire. Literally put the world to rights. We should be in charge of the world because we fixed everything tonight, obviously. Time to go to sleep now. I've got the bed all set up, ready to go. The kettle's full of water, breakfast stuff's out, so all I have to do is just sit up in the morning and make my breakfast without having to get out of bed, which is perfect. Nice, lazy morning. We're not going to set off till about 10, so totally chilled out. It's about a 10-mile walk, I think. Esk Pike, Great End and Bow Fell, probably not in that order, but yeah, we're going to do all those and come back round, get back to the van, get changed, get showered, go to the pub. You can't ask for more than that, can you? Right then, so it's time to go to sleep. I shall see you guys in the morning. Take care. See you, bye. Well, good morning. That was a great night's sleep. In fact, it was that good a night's sleep. I woke up about 5 and then felt like it was a lying from 5 till about 8 o'clock. What time is it now? 7:59, which is lovely. We said we were going to have a lazy morning. That's exactly what we're going to have. Cup of coffee on the go. I'm going to make myself some oats in a pot, have a shake, have a banana and some more food, because I know I'm going to absolutely destroy my body walking round this walk. Just waiting for Andy to turn up and we can set off on our walk. But first, breakfast time. It's nice. Right, so we're all togged up and ready to go. Just going to have a banana and then we're going to set off. I've left the bed set up this time because I think we're going to go eat at the Old Dungeon Grill. It just means just sort of clambering straight into bed because after the walk today, I'm probably just going to want to get straight into bed anyway. Like with every walk that I do, I know that I'm overdressed and halfway up the hill I'm going to have to strip off and cool down. I hate that moment when you first leave the van, when you're going on a walk, because you feel like you've forgotten stuff. Right. Time now to set off on the walk. I knew it'd happen 50 yards into the walk and I've already had to take my hoodie off because I was too warm. And I'll never learn. I don't think I'll ever learn. Ever. What a beautiful day. The mountain's got its head in the clouds, so we could be bimbling around on the compass at the top, but that makes it more exciting. It may have gone by the time we get there. It's going to be a few hours before we're at the top, but you come here for the views, don't you? You really, really do. Also, I think I need a wee. One glove, and a hanging thing, one glove. And the encouragement that we're using to get us back down the hill is me, a pint, nice, and Andy, a pie. Now, just listen, hear me out on this, right? Okay, so, for me it's not a pie because it's a tub, like a pot with like casserole stuff in it and then like a pastry lid, Now for me, that's not a pie. A pie, you eat the actual pot bit as well, because that's made out of pie. But Andy seems to think it's a pie. Put in the comment section below whether you think that that should be classed as a pie or a casserole with a lid. Yeah, just a nice rest stop. Smashed it up that first bit, which is ace. And then onwards and upwards. The views are amazing, but I think Thomas Heaton once said that a great view doesn't always make a great photograph. And as much as I'm enjoying looking at it, it's a bit too one-dimensional for me. There's not enough light or anything, and in a photograph it's just going to look really flat and dull. But still enjoying the views. And if there is an opportunity to get a photograph, I will do. And if I get a nice one, I'll pop it up for you guys as and when I do. But yeah, still enjoying it. Bit more climbing to do. On his way back down again, going back up over to Esk Hawes or Esk Pike, back round, up and over Great End, Bowfell, and then it's something with a lid on, not a pie. So yeah, we're almost at the cloud line now. It's not disappeared. It's stayed with us, and I think we're here to stay for the rest of the day. So as soon as we get up past that cloud line, it's going to be Fogsville, Tennessee. Let's go sit down here. Right then, lunchtime. Perfect spot for a bit of snap and a bit of a rest. Nice. So we're about halfway through on the walk. 600 metres of climbing and about 5 miles. It's about the same to do again after lunch, and a lot of that's down, so that's all good. Bit of climbing now, up and over. Bob's your uncle and Fanny's your aunt. Lunch. So we were going to go up Great End to go see the great views, but as you can see, it's quite foggy. So it'd just be a pointless exercise to go off, because it's kind of off route, to go up Great End to look at the views, maybe get some photographs and come back down again. There's no point if it's going to be like this. This has stayed firmly in the bag because there has been nothing to take photographs of. I've done a selfie, does that count? Don't think I could put that in my portfolio, can I? Bayek, it's bleak. You can see a little bit further now, which is ace, but it won't be long before those clouds roll back in again. I can see a few more over there. Honestly, it's worth it coming all the way up here to see those views. Absolutely ridiculous. It's like being in the Matrix on that white screen when you think you're at the top, and then a boulder and mountain like that appears in the mist. It's a bit soul destroying. Terrain's pretty kind of sporadic, so if it wasn't for the cairns, then I think we'd struggle to navigate our way through this. So we're literally just on our way now up to the top of Bowfell, pretty much. We're going to skirt past it because there's no views, and then straight back down, and that's like a bit of a knee shaker because it's just constantly down now for about 1.5 miles, and then back to the campsite, get showers, get changed, and go to the pub. I mean, that's why you come out walking, isn't it? My battery ran out, but this time I brought some spares. Yes. Andy reckons that there's an inversion up there, so he's going back up. Just waste of time. I think he's going to be mightily disappointed when he comes back. So I just stood for what felt like 3 hours waiting for the light to arrive for what would have been an epic shot. The sun was creeping round nice and slowly, and what would have happened had another massive cloud not come through, it would have lit up the whole of the river, which would have made it glisten and look nice, and then the whole valley would have been lit up perfectly, but with some really dramatic skies. No, then it just started raining. So we started to move again, because I mean there's just nothing at all to photograph now. It was a race between that light getting there and the other cloud getting in between us, so the other cloud got there first. All is not lost. Managed to get what I think is a really nice shot. Bit of a snap, but an in the moment thing. I was like, yes, there's a shot opportunity. The clouds are rolling in quite nicely from the left. I think it's quite a balanced image. So I'll pop that one up now and see what you think. Such a lovely range. I love the Langdales. I think they're such a lovely area to be. So I'll tell you something now. The best thing to do when you're walking down a hill like that, which is just ridiculous on your knees and horrible to walk down, is have a proper good debate. We have had an ace debate about all sorts, again putting the world to rights, as obviously, and it's just been amazing, because all of a sudden we were like, oh yeah, ace, yeah, ace, and then we got down and we're like, oh, we're at the bottom of the hill. How ace is that? So yeah, I highly recommend, if you go out with somebody onto the fells and you get to a boring bit, have a really good debate about something, and then you forget about the hill. Right, so we're back at the van now, all chilled out, all kind of, I don't know, felled and nice and relaxed, and feel like we are reset. So we're gonna get everything sorted, get out of our sweaty clobber, go have a shower, and go to the pub. So yeah, happy days. We're back from the pub, and an early one I think tonight. Absolutely shattered from today, so I'm gonna get my head down and get a good night's sleep so that we can get off early in the morning. Absolutely amazing day, even though we spent most of it in the clouds. So anyway guys, I'll see you in the morning. Good night, see you, bye. Morning everyone. Had an amazing sleep last night. Absolutely loved it. I was bound to have a great sleep last night after the walk yesterday. I woke up relatively not in pain, so that's all right. We have to be off site for 11, but that's not a problem. You know, we didn't set off till 10 yesterday, and we had a pretty lazy morning, so 11's not going to be a problem. And all in all, a great stay. Absolutely loved it. Great walking, great chat, and an amazing campsite. Highly recommend it for not much money either. Right then guys, we'll see you on the next adventure. You take care, and comments and stuff down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Yes, okay, see you, bye.